Skin the Hardaway Southern T, back with another EP. And y'all do your boy a favor, y'all jab that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, if you could, do your brother a solid. Hit that like button. Whether it's your first time, if you could, not make it your last time. Subscribe to the channel as well. Uh Cash apps and super chats are welcome, right? But support is free. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Let YouTube know that we live. Let YouTube know that we are on talking this good boxing. So today I'm here with an informational tea. You know what I mean? So on these informational teas, I'm gonna need y'all to help, keep the views with the likes. Hit that thumbs up when you roll on in. We here for informational tea today. We got some boxing news brewing between the GOAT, Crystal Shields. Her and Natasha Jones have been in a pretty, heated back and forth, for about the last 8 or 9 months, right around ever since Clarissa Shields and Savannah Marshall, fight ended, right? We've had Shields and Natasha Jones with a look back and forth. This rivalry actually steams back years previous, right? We got Clarissa Shields and Natasha Jones's manager, that's been really having a riff in the back and forth for like a year or two now, right? You got Clarissa Shields, saying Natasha Jones' manager is using her name as clout. When she asked the manager about an actual fight, the manager will always bring up how Clarissa Shields was too big. Well, Clarissa Shields and Natasha Jones was good, D Free, Big Ticks, Just Do, Ray Book, 10 Free. Appreciate y'all folks sliding through. If y'all could jab that like button. Well, these days, right, Clarissa Shields and Natasha Jones, they both are around the same weight. Only one weight class separates, the two these days. So the fight between the two have increasingly, been getting talked about. And it looks like we're right around the corner from said fight. This is a bit of a rumor mill, right? Sources, right? But I'm pretty sure we could take this to the bank. Clarissa Shields and Natasha Jones is being targeted for around April. April is going to be a huge month for boxing, as it always is. This Clarissa Shields and Natasha Jones is going to be just another one of the fights, that's being targeted, for April. You have a double undisputed champion in Clarissa Shields, a three-time undisputed champion, right? If you count, her getting undisputed twice at the 160-pound division, right? Facing off against Natasha Jones, a multiple division champ, undisputed champ, as well. There's some history here, some background here. So that gives us something to be looking forward to as far as Clarissa Shields' quote, boxing news. She'll also be returning to the PFL at some point this year, right? But she's going to start the year off boxing. You know what I mean? Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, if y'all could help keep the likes with the views, hit that thumbs up for your boy when you trickle on in. 10 people in the building. I got 10 likes. I know more than 10 of y'all been through here. So if y'all could hit that thumbs up, let YouTube know that we live, let YouTube know that we're doing a good job. I ain't going to keep y'all too long, but we got Clarissa Shields. What's good, Ricky? Appreciate you sliding through this thing. We got Clarissa Shields and Natasha Jones being targeted for April of this month. So they give us something to look forward to. Yo, the Wise, what's good? Yo, if y'all could hit that like button for your boy. I ain't going to keep y'all in this thing too long. Just want to come hit y'all with this informational tea. Also, we got my bad. Also, we got Nanito Donaire, right? Who had questioned retirement, right? He threw retirement in the air right after his last fight with the monster, but ultimately, Donaire is deciding not, to leave boxing alone. You got Nanito Donaire, who's informing the WBC, right, that not so fast. I'm not going to vacate or relinquish my WBC title, but I actually want to keep my title. And if Jason Moloney wants my title, Jason Moloney is going to have to take it from me. So we got Nanito Donaire, letting us know that he's not retired, which would indeed set up a fight between him and Jason Moloney. Jason Moloney is a guy who came over from the UK. He's having a bit, of a rough time. He's gotten 3 title shots. He's gotten 2 title shots, right? And he's came up short both times. Neither title shot was to subpar, competition. Both fights were exciting. He got stopped in one, the other one with the distance. Jason Moloney is an entertaining fighter nonetheless. I think him and Donaire stylistically makes for a great fight. Shout out my guy Floss Sports TV. Appreciate you sliding through this thing. Floss, if y'all could, hit that thumbs up for your boy. 14 people in the building, 14 likes. Y'all can help keep the lights with the views. I ain't gonna hold up too much of y'all time, just dropping y'all with this informational EP real quick. But real quick, let's get it. This article is by Jake Donovan. Shout out Jake Donovan, friend of the show. I interviewed Jake, had the pleasure of interviewing Jake Donovan myself. Go to Southern T, click live guest, Jake Donovan. You will see the interview. This article is coming from Jake Donovan. Nonino Donaire is prepared to stand his ground for as long as it takes to secure his shot at a 4th bantamweight title reign. The former 4-division champion refuses to abandon his current place in line with the WBC 118-pound rankings, especially with the title now available. Donaire was identified as the number 2 contender, 1 place behind mandatory challenger Jason Moloney, right? Which means him and Jason Moloney will probably more than likely be, mandated for a title shot at the WBC. I got 19 people in the building. If y'all could hit that like button for your boy, help keep the lights with the views. I ain't gonna keep y'all here too long. Just want to hit y'all with this informational tea real quick. What's good, Shower? Appreciate you sliding through. Shout out my guy Hustlers Homes. If y'all could hit that thumbs up for your boy. Let YouTube know that we live. Let YouTube know that we cooking. You know what I mean? It was agreed at the time that the two will wait out the Inoue Butler undisputed title match, as it was speculated that Inoue, who scored an 11-round knockout in December 13th, will subsequently vacate all the titles. This turned out to be the case, which will leave Moloney and Donaire to fight for the vacant title. You know what I mean? So we got Donaire and Moloney, possibly, more than likely, right? Donaire saying, not so fast. I'm not going to retire. I'm not going to relinquish my position. We go get it on. So we got Moloney versus Nonito Donaire coming down the pipe, right? We got Shields and Natasha Jonas being targeted for April, right? That fight gonna be here sooner than you think, right? So we got Shields and Natasha Jonas to look forward to. We got Nonito Donaire making his return, right? Possibly in the fight against Jason Moloney. I know that thing, you know what I mean, gonna be a fan-friendly fight, right? Type deal. Greatly appreciate everybody sliding through this thing, but the GOAT is about to make her return, right? And again, real quick, just to give y'all a quick history on Natasha Jonas and Clarissa Shields again. This had been, a little beef that's been going on between the two for some years, right? More so, it was Natasha Jonas's manager keeping up the beef between the two. Clarissa Shields felt like the manager was mentioning her name with no real intention of actually fighting her because of the weight difference. Now, they're closer in weight now. Both are champions. Both are coming out their biggest wins. You know what I mean? Clarissa Shields needs an opponent. Natasha Jonas ain't against stepping in there with the biggest, competition. This is probably going to make her, the biggest bag is Natasha Jonas. So that fight is about 90% done, right? We could pretty much take that fight to the bank. What's good, D-Man? Appreciate you sliding through. But real quick, I'm about to read that article real quick, right? So y'all can know. Y'all don't got to take my word for it. Clarissa Shields and Natasha Jonas close, being targeted for April. Joe Gallagher, manager and trainer of Unified Junior Middleweight fighter Natasha Jonas, hopes that a deal can be made for a high-stakes showdown with Clarissa Shields, who currently holds the current middleweight undisputed championship. Last year, Jonas' stock shot up as she moved up several weight divisions to take part in 3 world title fights, which led to her to secure 3 world titles at the 154-pound division. Shields became the undisputed world champion at 160, and for the second time after a dominant decision over her amateur rival, Savannah Marshall, Shields, who held undisputed titles in 3 weight divisions, is planning to return to MMA in 2003. Gallen believes a fight for April is possible because it won't interfere with Shields' MMA commitments. And also, Clarissa Shields saw an article on Twitter. They said that her and Natasha Jonas will be fighting in April, and Clarissa Shields put the kissing emojis on it as to say, "I'll see you there." You know what I mean? So this fight right here most definitely is about to go down. This is one we should be looking forward to pretty soon, right? That's the fight that Natasha wants. Just got out the spawn speaking to Mark Tafford, who represents Clarissa Shields. It's a fight Clarissa Shields wants. It's a fight that we both want. So hopefully this week I'm going to sit down and speak to Sky, speak to Boxer, speak to Ben Shalom, Jones's promoter, and let's try and get that fight made, Gallinger told Sky Sports News. There is a window of opportunity for the fight to be made in the middle of April before Clarissa Shields has to go off and be involved in the MMA. It's an exciting fight, and I'm sure after the performance of Clarissa Shields last time in London, Clarissa got a huge profile. 2 million people tuned into Clarissa Shields versus Marshall. The story of Natasha Jonas, what an unbelievable 22 she could pull off if she could pull off that win. Not many people are expecting her to win that fight. Do you expect, her to win that fight? And it goes on to say, you cannot write Natasha Jonas off. Clarissa Shields coming back from fighting for her old titles. You've got it out there, and I think it's one of the fights in women's boxing to be made. I think it's one of the biggest fights in women's boxing to be made right now. And I would agree. You know what I mean? We're looking the thing with women's boxing, right? You got Clarissa Shields, right? With it dominant as she is, Clarissa Shields most definitely needs, a dance partner to make the things go, to make the fight sell. I think at this point, you know what I mean? Natasha Jonas, who's also, very well accomplished, right? She's full of accolades herself. She's coming off her biggest win. Namesake, Natasha Jonas and Clarissa Shields, you know what I mean, makes a whole lot of sense. It's the history behind it, right, with the managers and the fighters as well. I say go for it. Donaire and Nino Donaire and Jason Moloney for the WBC 118-pound strap. That fight is also going to be down the pipe with Nino Donaire coming out and stating that he's not going to relinquish his position. So sign him up for the fight. We got Moloney versus Nino Donaire coming down the pipe. We got Natasha Jonas and Clarissa Shields. You know what I mean? Huge fight coming down the pipe. You know what I mean? So boxing is starting to, reveal some of these schedules. It's starting to, light up a little bit, right? We got some stuff to look forward to. I'm going to revealing these fights, as I get them, type deal. Not again, right? But if y'all haven't subscribed, to my MMA page, y'all subscribe to my MMA page as well, because I'm going to be dropping content, you know what I mean, from there as well for my MMA people. Boxing MMA 365. You might want to check out my, my MMA page, my latest Southern Tees. I got the time steps, on my MMA video. So y'all check that out as well. But I ain't going to keep y'all in here too long. Natasha Jonas, Clarissa Shields being targeted, almost done for mid-April. We got Nino Donaire coming out and saying that he's not retiring. So Jason Moloney, get ready. Nino Donaire versus Jason Moloney is also another fight we should be looking for coming down the pipe. But I ain't going to keep y'all here too long. Skin the heart away, Southern T. This ain't the past. This ain't the future. This the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Love.